Hello bandits. Another review for you here today, as courtesy of the folks at Bethesda and ID Software. I'm taking a look under the hood of the demon-slaying glory that is Doom Eternal. To start with, this review is going to be pretty chock full of blood-gouging chainsaws and much more, so if you are in any way squeamish, look away now. I'll tell you from the outset that Doom Eternal is rated by PEGI at an 18 and by the ESRB as a mature 17+. Personally speaking, if you've even thought about giving this one to a kid, you should go and take a long, hard look in the mirror and really have a bit of a think about what you've done. I'll not go into too much detail, but as you can see from the footage here, it's one which is definitely not family friendly. But then, it is Doom. Doom Eternal sees you once again battling the hordes of hell, this time on planet Earth, with fast and frantic gameplay, which will finish you off if you stay still for any amount of time. That said, while I am playing on Nightmare, I quite like the approach they've taken here for accessibility, with a good range of difficulty option as well as accessibility for things like colour blindness. Difficulty can as well be changed at any time with no penalties. Doom Eternal brings back a lot of familiar fan favourite enemies as well as a whole horde of completely new ones. A new destructible demon system means that you're able to rip them apart, including destruction of tech, which will stop them from performing powerful attacks. Picking up new weapons and upgrades both for them and for yourself means there are a lot of options, allowing you to rip and tear your way through the legions of hell. To restock your Slayer, gain health pickups from glory kills, armour from the flame belch and ammo by using the chainsaw. Working in this way, you'll find you're constantly moving, and it can take a little while to master the system and ensure survival against what often feels like insurmountable odds. I'm quite conscious of spoilers, so with the Parents' Eye view already stacked up, and just to reiterate that's a big old no, I'll head into the rundown. Visuals, great. The visuals in Eternal are spot on. The close-up battle moments and different weapons are very well executed. The new destructible demon system is great, and I love that as well as showing you the visual damage, you can use this to stop enemies from using certain attacks as you chip away at vulnerable appendages. Audio, great. Some brilliant voice acting during cutscenes and a wonderful soundtrack pull you through the game. Even having to repeat gameplay after dying pretty darn often, I've not found anything repetitive or annoying, and overall the soundtrack is excellent. Narrative, great. It's actually a lot more than I was expecting, and I absolutely cannot fault the narrative here. One of my main worries for Eternal was that the focus would be solely on gameplay, but I'm really glad to see there's some real thought put into the narrative. Replay, great. Being lucky enough to play pre-release, I am sad to say that the battle mode servers are not currently online. I will take a separate look at that after release, however, even without it, the replay value of Doom Eternal is high. Where I've had my own skull handed back to me on multiple occasions, I've taken great pleasure getting straight back into the game, just trying to get a little bit further through each time. Overall, the Pixel Bandit Slayer level for Doom Eternal is definitely a grab it. For the over 18 crowd, this one is an absolute corker of a title and simply has not stopped pulling me back in, even without battle mode availability. As was quoted to me while discussing the title with Bethesda, Nightmare mode means you will die a lot. Overall, I've not found anything to fault the title on, and the inclusion of Doom 64 is an absolute masterstroke. If you don't grab this one, you'll definitely be missing out.
And that's all I've got for you today. Don't forget to join the conversation over on Facebook and Twitter, and let me know your thoughts on this one as well. As ever, more reviews, streams and absolute nonsense coming your way very soon, so don't wander too far.